Hey friends, my name is Melanie Blumfelder and I am here to talk to you today about hosting a holiday open house, a shop and sip open house. So when you jump on, please tell me if you've ever hosted an open house for your business. And I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So if you're watching the replay, there's not a lot of dead space just waiting for me to get started. So again, my name is Melanie Blumfelder. I have been with Synergence almost 8 years. I have just recently been named one of the area leaders for the state of Missouri. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I have been hosting open houses here for the last couple of years. And one of my fondest memories of growing up is always having people at our house over the holidays. So I can remember from the time I was very young, friends of my family and relatives and everybody always gathering around our house during the holidays. We always had Christmas trees, music, all of the things, and people always gathered at our house. So I think that is where I get the love of having people around. I'm a social person. I love having people around. And so it just comes natural that I would want people to come into my home, especially this time of year. So I like to decorate very early. So I know some people frown upon it because I start decorating this year. It was really, really early. We put up our decorations for Oktoberfest and pulled out Christmas stuff. I know that's a little taboo, but I have a lot of Christmas decorations. I love it. My dad has been gone for 30 years, and when I look at those Christmas lights, it brings back all the memories of growing up and having all those fond memories of having fun and having all of the family memories and stuff like that. So I love having people around during the holidays. So I tried hosting open house several years ago, and it didn't go as planned because I offered several different dates. And of course, when you offer several different dates and I didn't know what I was doing, people said, well, I can come this day or that day or whatever. And I sat here 3 nights in a row, and I had one person show up one night because there was no really commitment. So what I learned is to offer a gift. So what I like to do now, what I've done the past couple of years, and it's worked out really well, is I create an event in Facebook. And when you create an event in Facebook with the date, the time, and all of the detailed information, it can send notifications out to all of your friends in your VIP group. Okay, so I will tell them, you pick a date that works for you. So I have to pick a date. I don't have small kids, but I do have puppies. I don't like to have my puppies around whenever people are around because I do have a barker. And so I like to pick a date where I will have a family member that can stay in the basement. We have a finished basement. My pups are spoiled. I never know what the weather's going to be like, so I don't like to have to leave them outside. So I pick a date when I will have a family member at home that can stay down in the basement with them and keep them occupied. So I pick a date, and usually I pick a Thursday. I learned a long time ago, Fridays are usually paydays. It's close to the weekend without being the weekend because the weekend is like usually family time. So Thursdays seem to work well for people. I select 2-hour time frames so people can come and go. It's an open house. They can come and go. They can, just slip in after work, have a few snacks, whatever, pick up some things, gifts, stuff for themselves, stocking stuffers, whatever, say hi, get a hug, whatever, and then out the door they go. So it doesn't take up a whole lot of their time. So I let them know in advance when that is. And so I started offering incentives if I could get them to commit to coming to my open house. So I only offer it for one night. So if they can make it, great. They have to come. If they want any deals, they have to show up to my house. So I don't offer deals for people if they don't show up. They have to come to my house. So that's the first thing. I create the event on Facebook in my VIP group. I share it to my stories. I might share it on my personal page. If I have friends that aren't on Facebook, I will send the information to them too because I want them to be able to come to my home as well. So it's for customers only. It's not for other distributors. It's just for my customers. It's kind of like an appreciation too, because I want them to get to know me better on a different level than just me trying to sell them something. I want them to get to know me better, know where I live, I want to know them better. So it's kind of like relationship building as well at the same time. So it's all part of just come meet my family, just see where I live, just laid back. It's not all business. It's having fun. That's what an open house is. So if you think about it, it's like if you're having a Christmas party with your friends, it's kind of the same thing, only it's a shop and sip. So it's kind of implied that they're going to be buying something without like being salesy, because nobody wants to be sold to. So I will have my stuff out. I will have like makeup mirrors. I will have my testers out. If they want to try products, it's all there. If they don't, that's fine too. I will have bundles sitting out that they can buy, so they can cash and carry. If they want to stay the whole time, that's great too. Whatever they want to do, it's just very relaxed. So I have notes here because I don't want to forget to tell you anything. But in part of getting them to commit to coming, I want to create that like FOMO, that urgency to commit right away. So I will tell them the first 10 people to commit to going on Facebook, click going, they're going to get a small gift from me. So the small gift is going to be just something very inexpensive for me to give to them, but still it's going to make them feel special. It's going to be something very small. But it's still going to be something that I'm going to give them. So what I'm going to give them this year is going to be, it's a wine glass. It's just like a logoed wine glass. I had a bunch of these made. I have a friend that has her own promo business. So it's got all of my information on the back. It's got my logo on the front. It's just a little wine glass. I had a lot of them. So this was like $1. By the time I bought all of them that I had to buy, it was like $1. You can get these little mini wines. This was probably $1.25. So I'm going to put that together. And then I've got coupons for $5 off. So I'm going to tuck that in there. And then I'm going to bundle it up in this cute little bundle with their name on it. So the first 10 that responded going is going to get one of these. Now the coupon I've got says $5 off your future order. It starts tomorrow and goes through January. So they're not going to be able to use it tonight. They're going to be able to use it tomorrow through January. So that's just like an incentive for them to come back and shop at a later date. So that's just something. It's a gift. It's a gift, a $5 shop credit to come back. So that's the first 10. So I've got all 10 of those claimed for tonight. Actually, tonight is my open house for this year. So I've got all 10 of those claimed. And I've got 10 people that are getting one of these. And then I have I think 14 people that are clicked interested in coming. So I open it up to all of my customers. I don't know how many people are going to come. I base my snacks and my drinks. I have wine. I have non-alcoholic beverages. I have snacks. Keep it simple. I don't go to a lot of trouble because I don't have time. This year, I didn't make anything. I bought everything. So I keep it very simple because that's not the point of it. The point of it is like fellowship and just getting together and having fun. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to do something that's just nice to get together with your customers, okay? So the point of it is just to build that relationship with them. And this is a good way to do it with, instead of them just seeing you on Facebook or at a vendor show or something like that, this is just something different. So if you don't do vendor shows, or you live way out, or I don't know, you just never get out of the house, or you just don't see people, this might be something fun for you to try. Keep in mind that if you're going to try this, so when Brittany contacted me and asked me if I would do this last year, I think it was last year, I got asked to do this, and I was going out of town with my husband, and so I couldn't do it because I wasn't sure what the internet service was going to be like. Today I was working around a hair appointment. I was able to finagle my hair appointment to a different time. But I picked today's date because, first of all, I was already going to have my open house, but I wanted, in case somebody wanted to do an open house, plan an open house, keep in mind that if you're going to be placing a bulk order or need to place an order, whether you keep stock or not, because I keep stock, if you want to place an order or host an open house and you don't keep stock, the deadline for ground shipping and time to get it for Christmas is December 14th. So this allows you time to plan the event and still get your order in time for Christmas. So that's why I picked this date to go ahead and go live. Let me see. I just want to see if I am missing anything of what I do. And along with creating my event, I also go live and I talk about it. I reach out individually to people that have come in prior years just to try and gain interest. I post about it. I use bundles. Some of the things I use as bundles is like, you can discount, and I will discount, and my customers know I don't discount. This is my job. This is where I make money. Whenever I go get my hair done, I don't ask for a discount. I ask her how much I owe her. I give her what she tells me, plus a tip. I don't discount. This is the time that I will discount, but I make it worth my time and worth it to me. So I bundle, and when I bundle big. When I bundle, I also bundle stuff that I've gotten free from Synergence with significance in a seller, or just free items that I've gotten. I've won some stuff from being at events. So some of those things, like whenever we got those free brush sets a few months ago, when you spent so much, you got a free brush set. I'm bundling that with the brush cleaner, and I'm selling that at a discount. I didn't pay for the brush set. So I'm doing bundles that way. So they're getting a good deal because the brush sets are $44, I think. And then the brush cleaner is $20, $22, something like that. So I'm bundling that and I'm selling it. So I'm doing bundles like that and they're getting a good deal. So I'm not really losing money because I'm bundling stuff that I've gotten for free. So if that makes any sense. So I'm working smarter, not harder. So I'm not losing money because the whole goal of being in business is to make money. But I want to give my customers a good deal. And by providing them coming and taking time out of their busy schedule to come spend time with me, I want to reward them. So I have limited quantities of certain bundles. So it's kind of creating FOMO. Whoever gets here first gets first pick. So I probably have, I don't know, like 8 different bundles and different products that are on deals for them to choose from. And I've got free gifts with certain purchases. So that's how I run my my open house. So this is one of the times that I do discount. Again, to be compliant with Synergence, you cannot discount more than 15%. So during my open house, everything I have in stock, I will offer at 10% discount. Everything is 10% discount. If they buy over $100, it's 15% discount. If they pay with cash, check, or by Venmo, then I will waive the taxes. That's how I do it, because if they pay with credit card, I got to pay the square fees. So I will waive, if they don't use the credit card, I don't have to pay the fees for that. I will waive the taxes. That's just how I do it. So you can come up, but I don't do this all year long. This is the one and only time that I do that. So if you think outside the box or think about doing something nice for your customers, and then for almost 8 years, I've been buying trinkety stuff that I put in with orders. Every order will end up with something, some kind of freebie, whether it's a makeup brush with shadows or one of the Synergence bags that we get. I have a ton of those from collections. They will go home with something with their purchase, so it won't just be the purchase. Yeah, so let me see if there's anything else. I would just say keep it simple. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money to do this. You don't have to, I found that offering some kind of gift works no matter how much. Like this whole bundle was like less than $250. It's less than $250 to put together per person, and it works. It worked a lot better than me just asking people to RSVP. the other thing is whenever I create the event, I don't post my address. So a lot of my customers know where I live because they've come here to try products or pick up products or whatever. But I don't post my address because I don't want people just necessarily showing up. I don't care if they come. I want them to come, but I want to know about it because it helps me plan drinks, snacks, and all of that. So once they say they're going, I make sure they know my address, if that makes sense. Let's see. So it's like an appreciation event. I had one lady last year, she came, and then she apologized for not buying anything. I honestly, I didn't care. I was glad she came. So it builds that loyalty too, because I was like, I had so much fun with these people last year, and more than half of them that were here last year, I didn't know before Synergence. So I'm meeting so many people. It's creating that loyalty in my customers because they know, trust me, they come, they can call me, and I just love it. So I love having people here. I hope more people come tonight, but we'll have fun regardless if it's just the 10 of us or if there's more. Let's see. Oh, and the other thing is if you don't have that many people that respond that they're coming, 10 is a good number. I'm perfectly fine with 10. If you don't have that many people that are coming, if you just have 1 or 2 people, ask them to bring a friend. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Ask them to bring a friend. You can always ask them. Like if you're working towards your MUA or anything and you need more people, ask them to bring a friend. So there's nothing wrong with that. So that's something else. If I needed more people to come, I would have asked them, hey, bring somebody. I did ask before I had 10 people coming. I did ask somebody to bring their sister. They didn't know if they could even come. So now that I have 10, I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, just base it on how many people you have. So I started planning this. I figured out the date probably 3 weeks ago. I created the event and then I post about it periodically and remind people periodically. And like I said, I've been posting in my stories and in my VIP group, and then I went live talking about it, what it is, and yeah. So let me know if you're going to try an open house, or if you have done an open house, and if you have any tips to offer, because I'm always willing to learn something new and try something new and different, and what tips you would do differently. So again, that's all I have for you today. I hope you learned something, and I probably won't talk to many of you, so have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.